Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video of Meetaba. I'm using the laptop to like record these videos. So bear with it. That's all you gotta listen. Um, I notice so many things in the world have changed, and so many people adapting to things that don't need to adapt. Listen, see my culture. I'm holding on to my culture, but I notice myself. I have two cultures. Don't look at it strange. I came to this country when I was a boy, like in my 13 years old. And from 13 years old, I hold on to some of my culture. And I notice some people in my family, they just become the American way. And there's nothing wrong with the American way. I'm gonna break it down and show you. Now, in remember the video I tell you all nation communicating? And so I start to look from last year. I was looking at the changes of all different races, how they adapt into the American way, and what they're investing into, and how they was before they reached to that level. Because a lot of people come to this country and they didn't have nothing. They didn't have some of them didn't have a bathroom to flush, or a kitchen to turn on water. Some of them have TV or fridge. So they come here and they adapt. Now, so me now, I think I have two cultures. Now, why I say I have two cultures like many people that come from different countries? Because I could say Wagwan. And people here wouldn't know what Wagwan if you do not study my culture. So if you live in a country where many people speak in different language, you yourself, if you can't speak the language, you'll study their culture. Because I studied Greek culture, I studied the Arabic, the Puerto Rican. This is why I could tell that the Puerto Rican them is just like the Jamaicans. And I studied the Chinese them, I studied all of it, because everything is online. All you gotta do is just go there and study culture. And for those people like in America, like the African Americans, brother, who saying crackers and all that, man, you need to change that. And you only, black men in America only know the white Americans. You know how much races of them exist? Try know all of them, man. Then you understand what you're dealing with. You understand? You must study other culture, no matter where you're at, because we're dealing with all different type of nations of people, and the world have changed. It's so rapidly, but people not paying attention to it. And the people in from other culture learning your language, and they advance them because they have another language where you can't communicate. Understand? So this is the same thing with me. I could deal with a Jamaican. At any given time, I could deal with a Jamaican. Switch my language on them, and I'm not speaking English. I'm speaking my language. And if you do not understand Patois, you get lost out of that field. You understand? So if you do not know how to like interact and do things, you just lose out on that. So this is why I'm trying to tell you, I am two culture. Now, in America, I learned rap music. I become a part of the urban culture in America, where I wear the jeans, the shoes. I do Ebonics. I do the dap. I say what up, it's good, it's poppy. And in my language is different now. I'm gonna say yo, wagwan, what you deal with, wagwan, my brother. You understand? We communicate in different, but we still listening to the hip hop music. But the people in here do not listen to dancehall like that. You understand? So when you see me, I have two wisdom on you, and you looking at me stupid, and we laughing at you like, you know, when I put on this hip hop, I'm gonna listen to some roots music, and he speak the same. They're singing in English, and none of them will never listen to that. You understand? No, that's what that bugs me. Like, yo, are you kidding me, man? Where you mad at, man? You know, this is why I'm trying to tell you two culture. I am two culture. Every one that come from the island and have children here, all their children are two culture. They are different people. They see the world different from the original Americans and that born here. Same thing with the Puerto Rican all language. They are two different culture. Understand? And if they come from a humble culture and a peaceful culture, they're gonna tell you are a warhead, or you ignorant, or you're fightful, or they could do that because in their culture they're peaceful. People don't really behave like that. You understand? But they will still love your music. the levels? Alright, so remember, check out the music, and it's always keyword and a meter bar to you. Google STAYFRYAD for the entertainment. Check out the music.